started. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope everybody's chill today. Let me get this microphone adjusted. We are going to be doing a challenge today. I haven't done an official challenge in a while. We've been testing around with something I like to call Lord of Wolves, so we're going to make it official. Today, we're going to be tackling the Lord of Wolves challenge. And I'll lay out the rules here in just a second. In fact, let me just go ahead and put that in the chat for everybody. So you know what the business is. Okay, that command didn't work. Hold on a second. I'm new to Stream Elements. All right, we have activated that. Oh, that's why. All right, there we go. Those are the basic rules of the game. You can play in any level, although it would be harder to play in the lower difficulties. I would recommend at least Stalker. But we're going to go in here to Survival. And we're going to go New. We'll start out with Baseline Interloper. So we'll start out with Interloper. Do Custom. Confirm that. Like I said, we'll start out with Interloper level settings. But we're going to change a couple things here. We're going to start out. Starting time of day is going to be midnight. Starting weather is going to be a blizzard, similar to No Goa. And we're going to spawn in Mountain Town. RGM Clancy, how are you today, my friend? Hope you're having a wonderful pre-weekend. All right, so we're going to go here to Wildlife Spawns, Wolfchan Spawn. We want to make sure that this is all maxed out. Very high. Also very high. Okay, what else? Wolf Spawn Distance. I guess that's, yeah, close. Predator Grace Period, no grace period. Smell range is going to be very high. Scent increase from meat and blood, also high. What wildlife attacks during rest? Yes. Wolf fear is going to be extremely none. Okay, now low is I think the lowest we can go. So morale is going to be low. Struggle bonus, no struggle bonus. Struggle condition damage modifier, we want this to be as high as possible. Clothing damage modifier also as high as possible. All right, struggle damage severity, very high. Okay. So I think that's all of the settings we're going to tweak relating to the wolves. Yeah, that looks good. So here's the code. You want to go ahead and follow along. This is going to be the baseline that we're going to be using. Like I said, you can do this in pretty much any, difficulty that you want. We're going to be playing, like I said, with baseline interloper settings with some tweaks to the wolf fear, some tweaks to the scent and damage, with the exception of we're going to be spawning in Mountain Town because we need to get intestinal parasites from wolf meat, and we need to remain with intestinal parasites throughout the duration of the run. So from day one, we need to get IPs and have IPs throughout the entire run. Also, we need to craft 8 wolfskin coats with at least 4 of those wolfskin coats being from Timberwolves. In addition to that, we need to kill 500 wolves by day 100. And 100 of those wolves need to be Aurora wolves. Also, we have to survive wolf attacks using every available melee weapon, including but not limited to our bare knuckles and, regrettably, the hatchet. So we're going to have to craft the hatchet because that's one of the melee weapons that we're able to use. All right, what else? Also, we have to traverse all the zones, so all 12 zones have to be traversed. And I think that's about it. So, yeah, again, here's the code. If you want to put that in, go ahead and confirm that. We're going to be starting in Lower Great Bear at, here, where is Mountain Town. All right. So this should be a lot of fun. Like I said, it's been a while since we did an official challenge, so as far as I know, this challenge doesn't exist, so this will be the first time actually attempting it. But let's go ahead and start in Mountain Town. Confirm that. I'm going to go as Astrid. Confirm that. Like I said, no feats. Confirm that. And we're not going to die in silly ways like we did yesterday. I can promise you that's not going to happen. Right? We shall see. Let me get chat back up here. We shall see. How rarely do I stream? Clinty, that's a great question. It all depends on my schedule. I'm trying to, stream more often, though. And I guess maybe take it a little bit more seriously. So, we don't have an official schedule yet. But multiple days a week, I would say it's safe to say. All right, we're just going to accept that. For the most part, I work from home, but I did take a small job at Amazon so I can just get out of the house. So that's just 2 days a week. So I will be actually out working out of the home. All right. I think we're ready. Ooh. Okay. Let's go. Shake it off. All right, where are we? We are in the crash site. Okay, well, this is good. This is good. Go ahead and get everything that we can get from this crash site. All right, ketchup chips. And this is what I was afraid of. I was afraid that this might be the only spawn point in Mountain Town, but that's fine, though. That's fine. Kind of on the opposite side of where we want to be. All right, let's grab that jerry can. Now, as I said, we have to have IPs throughout the duration of our run, so that's why I primarily chose Mountain Town, because this is one of the only zones where a possible wolf carcass spawns in at. So we have to get IPs from wolf meat as part of the challenge. Right now, we're not going to really have time to do much at the moment. Just gonna grab everything we can get. Including but not limited to all these rose hips. There goes our frostbite. I'm going to do my best not to get frostbite. Okay. Any more rose hips? I think they're all up here. So the cave where this wolf carcass is going to be on the other side, which means we're going to have to go all the way back around. And then come back this way once more. Let's go ahead and grab what we can get. How are we looking on frostbite? Not too bad. Not too bad. I think we got plenty of time to get back into Milton. And see if we can't locate some matches so we can cook up some food. All right, do we have any cattails? There we go. I don't see any more. Let's just get some sticks. So we need to make some water. We need to make some bandages also. Which means we need to find some matches. All right, we're gonna have to come back and get these rose hips. Now, I'm very tempted to go into HRV. Since we are fairly close, it would make the most sense to get the majority of our loot. And you know what? Let's stop in this cave real quick just to get some coal. Maybe like 2 pieces, and then we'll head out. All right, there we go. Perfect. Now, you can certainly crank it up, you know, if you wanted to do like no Goa with this mode enabled. That might be kind of fun. I tried to make it so it's not like extraordinarily difficult. I think the number 500 is pretty conservative. It's not easy, but it's not impossible either. So we'll start, if it is, you know, turns out to be too easy, then, you know, we'll amp it up maybe to like 750 wolves. Blaze, how you doing? But I think 500, that's roughly 5 wolves per day, you know, with 100 of those wolves being Aurora wolves. So I think it's doable. That also means we got to keep moving. It also means we got to craft our bow as quickly as possible so we can get started on that number. And since we have the tails enabled, you know, it's a good reason to be out and about. Oh, there goes our frostbite. It's not going to work. All right, we need to avoid any additional frostbites. I'm doing pretty good, Blaze. We're doing an official challenge. A Lord of Wolves challenge. We made it official. All right, we need to get inside. So we'll just go to Grave Mother's house. Naturally, of course. Yes, sir, I did. Like I said, I want this to be an official challenge. So we've been kind of teasing it, the last couple days, so I wanted to make it an actual challenge. All right, we need to get to a bed and get to a light source. There's a table right there. Book. Look at that book. Come on. We got a chair, table. Bench, chair. Another table. Now I guess we'll break down some curtains. Luckily, we are warm in here. Fireplace, cooking pot. I will take that. Thank you, thank you. I think this is the kitchen. I believe so. Chairs. Oh, there's a fridge. Freezer. There's a stove. Come on, give me some cabinets or something. There we go. Search. Right there. Ooh, soda pop. Nothing there. I think that's all the... Nope, one more. I think that's all. Nope, we have more. Got a few more. Now I think that's all of them. Nope, we have more. Is that it? Oh, we have more. Trash can. Alright, that's the trash can. Hold on a second. We got one cabinet right there. There should be something over this way. Maybe some food or something. Where's our cooking pot at? Alright, let's find a bed. There we go. Alright, I think we have enough. Yeah, we should be fine. We're gonna sleep for a few hours, just long enough for it to get daylight. So let's go 5 hours. Should be alright. Should be fine. Alright, a little bit better. What we got? Jeans. Take that. Oh, there we go. Some matches. Where's those matches at? All right, perfect. All right, how are we looking clothing-wise? Very little. All right, first things first. Actually, you know what? Now that we have curtains, we have another set of pants. We don't actually need to rip up those socks. I mean, we will eventually, but right now we could just use some of our cloth to make some bandages. Then we need to make some tea, and then we need to get up there to where that wolf cark is, and hopefully it'll spawn in. If we can't get intestinal parasites within the first 24 hours, then our challenge has failed. All right, and a sewing kit would be preferable. That way we can avoid any additional frostbites. Otherwise, you know, if we could rack up a lot of frostbites, it's going to be tough to survive these melee attacks. All right, I think that room's clear. Let's go over here, check this little cupboard out. Let's grab some water. I was going to make it a little bit harder, maybe even like to the point where you have to lose a bedroll. I know that there are a couple wolves. I'm not sure where they are, but every once in a while you'll get a wolf that will totally destroy your bedroll. Yesterday was cool. 8 to 10 viewers on average. Were you streaming, Blaze? What do we got? Hey, there goes our sewing kit. Okay. We can make our head wraps and our hand wraps. So that'll work. Go ahead and get some more. Oh, my stream had 8 to 10 viewers on average. That's pretty cool. I have no idea. I have no idea if I'm streaming to 0 people or how many. I have no clue. I don't look at the numbers. Just turn on the stream and go. Well, that's good though. All right. Let's get some more cloth, and then we're going to go back downstairs, and we're going to see if we can't scavenge some additional food. We need to make our wraps, head and hand wraps, and then we need to get a move on it up to where that bear is at.
I'll do anything for a drink right now.
Well, we got water, Astrid, so settle down. Is there a lantern in here? Don't see a lantern. Oh, more matches. I'll take more matches, thank you. All right, there goes our head wrap, so we can wear that. Let's see, we got frostbite wear on our hands. Okay. Looking for any additional food items. Tomato soup, I'll take that. And I'm pretty sure we searched... Wait a minute, what do we have? Oh, cooking book. I will take that too. Cooking books are good. I think we cleared out Grey Mother's house. There might be a couple things that we... And what? Let's, Alright, since we need to wait. It's not quite... I feel like it's too dark in this, this room. I will watch the numbers and inform me. Don't. I feel like it's being disingenuous, you know. If I know how many people there are, I might unwillingly be extra, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to try to keep it authentic, so that's why I don't look at the numbers. We're just having fun anyways. I mean, I do appreciate everybody who leaves a follow, everybody who's on YouTube and leaves a like. Anybody who comes into the chat to talk a little bit, like what happened yesterday. We had a couple people in there chatting. We need to get our guy, Joe Audits, some gear. He's got a good, he's got a good channel, but needs a better setup, you know. Which I don't know. He was streaming from his, looked like he was recording his television, but playing on a, what I'm guessing is a laptop or a, you know, PC. So I'm thinking he could get OBS. That way, you know, that would significantly increase the quality of the stream. And then heck, I mean, even if you got like a little $8 microphone, you could at least have some commentary. Although, I don't know, some people, like, you know, slid homes, they don't use microphones, which is, I guess it just depends on your preference. All right, let's leave this house. Actually, you know what? Let's go back inside this house. Because I just realized we need to craft our hand wraps. So we have 27 pieces of cloth. Let's go ahead and make those wraps right now before we forget. All right, hand wraps. You know what? We can do the head wraps too. We got a little bit of time. We have about 12 hours, maybe 13 hours to get to that wolf carcass, if it's even there. And we're going to make another piece of gear for our head too. All right, let's go ahead and put both of those on. Hands are protected, head's protected. Not doing too shabby. I mean, we have, let's fix these real quick. So those jeans are pretty much all we got. That failed. All right, let's try again.
Food.
47%, I'll take it. 68%, that's good enough. 60%. All right, that'll do. Last thing we need to do is make some tinder. I think we scooped up some newspapers. Yeah, let's go ahead and make some tinder out of these papers. All right, now we need to find a pry bar somewhere. Should be a pry bar somewhere. I don't see any activity. You know what? Let's stop over here real quick. Just real quick. Just want to look in this barn real quick. All right, now we're ready to go. Get some sticks. Was that wolf on us? I believe it is. All right, so we're gonna need some old man beard lichen for sure, because we're gonna be getting blood loss more than likely on multiple occasions. Alright, so with wolf beard turned off, they should not be afraid of anything. Torches, flares, any kind of fire shouldn't scare them, but we'll see if there's still, you know, some wonky activity within the wolf behavior, even with these settings as they are. I guess I should have included in the challenge, you have to maintain your well-fed buff also throughout the duration of your run. I don't know, I guess I just assumed that was like a given, you know. Alright, I want more cattails, but this wolf is catching up to us. Let's go. We have to get to... that wolf carcass. What do we got back there? Spray can. Okay. Alright, anything in this truck? Nothing in this truck. Anything behind the truck? no batteries. All right, somebody said in chat there might be a battery in Milton. So I'm trying to remember where I found a battery. I did find one here in Mountain Town somewhere. As far as where it wasn't in a vehicle. I know that much.
All I can think about is food.
Let's get some stones. All right, that's good for now. We'll come back and get some more later.
Too cold to think.
So our scent range is maxed out. Our detectability, I guess, from the wolves is also maxed out. Which means that wolf should probably be aware of our presence, I'm guessing. More stones. Let's pop in here for a second. See what we got. We got a heavy hammer here. Well, that's interesting. Wow. Well, we're still going to HRV regardless. Doesn't matter. But I will... You know what? We'll keep that in the bag. Yeah, that's a... I think of all the melee weapons, the heavy hammer is probably the most effective, in my own opinion. All right, more matches. Good. Scrap metal. I think that's about it. Let's check this. Nothing in there. All right, let's reassess our situation. We have 32 sticks and 4 pieces, actually 6 pieces of tinder. Not too shabby. 3 pieces of coal. That'll help out. I have a little bit of food here. Some tomato soup that's in fairly good condition. Somebody had said anything above a certain number. Let me just remind everybody out there. Anything that's not 100%, you're going to get... Well, you're not going to get it, but there's a potential of getting food poisoning for anything that's not 100%. With the exception of some food items like soda pops, crackers, cattails, of course, any teas that you cook up. But anything else, sardines, deer meat that you cook, deer meat that you find, anything that's not 100%, there is whatever percentage. Like if it's 92%, that means you have an 8% chance of getting food poisoning. All right. That was my little PSA. So for anybody who's thinking, you know, that it was something different, nope, it is not. All right, so we have a few cattails. We need to get some more cattails. We also need a hacksaw so we can get started on our saplings. We also need some guts, but the hammer is a good find. But as I said, we are still going to be going into HRV to acquire probably a hacksaw and some other goodies. So We're actually... I guess we could... Nah, let's just go. Let's go for it. All right, I don't see moose markings.
I'm freezing.
That could mean the moose may be in the basin. Get our birch bark. How are we doing on hypothermia? Barely a threat at the moment. Alright, 6 stones. That should be good for now. Got a maple sapling to our right. Good to know. Now, we were off to a stellar start yesterday, but I made the mistake of letting my guard down. You know, I'm so used to playing on these old characters where we don't have to really worry about freezing to death inside of caves, and that's exactly what happened to me. You know, I was sleeping in the cave with full confidence, put my 10 hours in, and what did you know? We got hypothermia, and we died. So that was rather disappointing. And then on the second new start, we got attacked by a bear, which in and of itself isn't that big of a deal, but here's the kicker. We're already in low condition, and as a result of our stumbling around, we inadvertently actually fell off a cliff. That was new. I was for sure thinking that we were going to... I can't believe this wolf doesn't detect us. I thought his detection range was super duper maxed. The buddy doesn't know we're here, right? I would smack this wolf. All right, anyways, let's get it going that way, I suppose, since that's the way we're headed. We'll just keep following it. Hey, wrong way, Buster. This wolf is... What are you doing? All right, you know what? We should stop messing around, huh? Don't come this way. Smack the crap out of you. Up that way. Do you... Running out of rocks here. Go that way. Thank you. Thank you. I should go way up that way. All right, good enough for me. All right, what do we got? I think that's a flare. Okay. Take it. You know what? We're actually warming up in here. I'll take that too. All right.
I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
Let's pass a little bit of time. There we go. Oh, we got a deer. Where's that wolf at? All right, come on. Come with me. I got a task for you. Very simple. Is that a doe? Oh, that's a doe. It's... I don't know. These doe are so quick. I doubt the wolf will be able to catch it. Oh, there we go. Run back that way. Yes. Very good, dear. Very good.
I'll drink just about anything right now.
Let's see what happens if this wolf gets its deer. Oh, we got it. Got the wolf. All right, well, I guess it's still scared of rocks. Okay. All right, this is good. We got our first deer. Let's see if we can't bag this up. Yeah, no chance of starting a fire, huh? Not on that cliff face. All right, we'll go back down here. All right, now while that is heating up, go ahead and drop our cooking pot. Actually, we got the big boy now. We're not going to stay that long, though, so let's just make some small quantities of water. Nothing super major. Like I said, we need to get to this wolf carcass before midnight. All right, we have some rose hips that we need to prep. We still need some more old man beard lichen. I guess it will help to also have some birch bark. Oh, that wolf skedaddled right past us. Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and hydrate then. Yeah. All right, whatever. Go ahead and prep some more rose hips. We have a lot of rose hips to make. So we're just going to make a couple batches. We'll make our birch bark tea, and we'll also make 2 rose hips. That way we have at least some warming tea to take with us. 4 minutes on that. Let's go ahead and... Not to mention, it gives us calories. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and heat this tomato soup up as well. That's 81%. Now, that's a pretty high percentage, but still, we don't have reishi teas yet, so we got to be careful with eating the bad food. So we're not going to be eating it just yet until we have some reishis down. All right, speaking of which, where can we find reishi tea? I really want this this deer hide. Pretty much why I was concerned with the wolf getting it. All right, let's put that back down. Let's take a torch. I don't think these wolves are afraid of torches. Could be wrong. I don't know. I would like to acquire these reishi mushrooms, though. Go ahead and drop that torch. All right, what's the time looking like? We got a little bit of time left, a couple hours. All right, we should have enough time to actually go up there and get that deer hide. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and make some more water. And while that's cooking up, we'll go up and get that deer skin. Yeah, let's put another stick on there. All right, do we have warming tea? I think we have one. Yeah, we do. All right, that's good. All right, that sounded like bear crows, interestingly enough. Let's go and get this hide. We'll have to come back for the meat. Yeah, that's definitely bear crows, I hear.
God, I need a horse.
That means this bear is probably right over this ridge.
I need to find a place to rest.
I don't see it. I don't see it just yet. All right, we'll keep our eyes peeled. What do we got here? Simple parka? All right, we'll put that on. That's a good find. Completely frozen. All right, and we're not going to search these vehicles just yet, because we need to get a move on it. This bear sleeping? All right, that's what I saw on HRV the other day. It was just out in the forest, chilling just like it is right now. It wasn't in its cave or anything. And, you know, me being an opportunist and also a scavenger at heart, I guess. It's like, that's an easy kill, or at least it should be. And it was. One hit, and we knocked that bear out. Probably the easiest bear hunt ever. All right, well, we got here just in time. We have, yeah, we have about 3 or 4 hours, maybe 3 hours before midnight. So let's hope that a wolf carcass is in here. If not, we'll step back outside and then hopefully we'll get it to spawn in.
Oh, so cold.
Now, I don't think there's a bedroll in this cave. I don't believe so. All right, no wolf carcass. Go back outside then.
It's so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit. Just need to close my eyes.
All right, let's try it again. Uh-oh. Still no wolf carcass. Well, maybe third time's a charm? we'll step out for just a little bit.
It's goddamn freezing.
All right, let's try it again. Third time's a charm. Uh-oh. Still no wolf carcass. Okay. I wonder if because we're doing a custom run that we don't get a prop wolf carcass. If that's the case, then may need to alter our route. I mean, unless it moves someplace else. But I'm pretty sure back there on that snowbank is usually where it spawns in at, if it does spawn in. Now, it's possible that it just hasn't spawned in yet. All good, but we're running out of time, though. We have, like I said, about 2 to 3 hours left before midnight. So we need to at least have the risk of intestinal parasites by that time, or our challenge will fail. So if that does happen, we'll have to restart, and we'll have to choose a new zone. I'm trying to think of where else we have the possibility of wolf carcasses. I know Bleak Inlet by the moose, one of the moose spawn points, typically has a wolf carcass, so we could try there. There's also the cave that leads into Ash Canyon from Timberwolf. Sometimes has a wolf carcass inside it, so we could try that one as well. All right, let's go ahead and get a fire going before we run out of torches. So we'll try those two possibilities if we don't get a wolf carcass to spawn in here. And we'll go out this side. And no coal back that way. All right, we're gonna stay outside this cave for a couple minutes. Hopefully our torch doesn't blow out. If we walk a little bit further down this way.
Think.
right, let's see what we got. Still nothing. All right, well. Still have a little bit of time left before midnight, so let's go the other route. Also want to check to see if there's a bed in here. I don't believe that there is a bed in this cave, but then again, I'm not for sure. I suppose it is possible that it might be in a different location inside the cave. It might be on like this little cul-de-sac in here, I guess, off to the side. Or maybe if we exit the cave from the other entrance and then come back in, that might trigger it. So we'll try to do all that. All right, no bed in here as far as I'm aware. We should have stopped by Starbucks to get our coffee. I don't believe we have any coffee in the bag. All right, nothing as of yet. Like I said, we're going to exit the cave from this entrance and then go back in. Hopefully we'll have something. If not, then we'll have to try one of the other spawn points.
If I don't warm up soon.
All right, we still got the deer carcass. Those are 2 deer carcasses, so that's interesting. Wonder if they replaced our wolf carcass with another deer carcass. All right, we're gonna try one more time. See if we can't get this wolf carcass to spawn in. Oh, we do need some more of this old man beard lichen though. Oh, there's our corpse again. I did see another coal that spawned in. All right, here we go. There's our wolf carcass. All right, I was concerned. I was like, all right, don't. So we have a couple hours. Maybe an hour and a half. So this is good. All right, so to maximize our chances of IPs, we're going to be micro harvesting the meat off of this wolf. right, perfect. Not to mention we can get a free wolf skin too. Let's go ahead and heat that up, and let's make some big water. We need to make a lot of water, so let's get some big water going. All right, 1 hour. Let's put another hour on the clock. And eat a couple cattails before we starve. Okay. 1.4 kilograms to work with. Going to be taking the smallest cuts possible. We got 30 calories left. All right, we're safe. Made it just in time. I was worried. I was like, oh, don't tell me we got to start over. All right, so we're good. And we got a lot of work that we can do on the other side. We can bag up a couple more deer carcasses. So in a way, that's really good. All right, so what do we have in the bag besides our heavy hammer? All right, we have one birch here. We're not going to use that yet. There's no point. We're going to continuously lose condition until we can get to a place of safety and sleep. All right, so we have one deer skin. We're going to get a second and third deer skin. Hopefully they'll still be out there when we leave the cave here in a second. And one wolf skin, so that's a good start, not to mention our guts. So 6 guts and a few skins off the bat, in addition to our heavy hammer, is pretty good. That's a pretty good setup. Oh, you know what? We have the heavy hammer. We can make coffee grounds from the acorns, so that actually might save us. So if we can't run from wolves, then, you know, with our low condition like this, not to mention our permanent condition loss from that frostbite,
Sure, I can carry much more.
so that'll work. So we'll cook up our acorns. In fact, we'll prep those here after we get done cooking this wolf meat up. All right, perfect. There's no way we're not getting intestinal parasites now. What? After all that, the risk is only 59%? Doesn't make any sense. And whatever. That's one reason why I don't like custom variants of Interloper, because it's a little bit strange, you know, the intestinal parasites and some other things. So it doesn't feel as authentic as it would be if if it were a straight vanilla run. All right. So we got that done, though. We did our part. Let's go ahead and get the hide off of here. Skin, hide, whatever you want to call it. Pelt. What's for dinner, Blaze? Let's go ahead and pick that up. Acorns it is. Look at acorns. And let's go ahead and prep those acorns. That'll be our coffee. All right, 51 minutes left on that. Let's go ahead and cook up our acorns. So I know we get some sort of buff. It doesn't actually appear on our ailments, though. So our list of ailments and benefits, it doesn't show up here, but it will say fatigue reduction. So it does work as a coffee. I just don't know how long it is or how effective it is. I mean, in the description, it says a weak coffee, so I don't know what that means. Maybe 15 minutes. But even if it's like enough time to get up a rope, that serves its purpose. So I'm all good with whatever it is. I just would like to know, you know, a specific number. Because part of setting up this challenge was logistics. You know, wanted to make sure, I needed to make sure it made sense. It couldn't be a ridiculous number of wolf kills that was impossible. You know, we tried that before. I think it was like 500 wolves in like 50 days or something like that. So it has to be realistic, but it also has to be challenging. It can't be something simple where you go out and kill a couple wolves a day. No, it has to be, you know, moving and shaking, using your bow. So I think 500 is a good solid number. And to mix it up, we have Aurora wolves that we need to take out. 100 of those. And then we'll make our wolfskin coats. Now this would be a great time to use those mods. The North Folk clothing pack would give us a wolfskin hat. And I think something else wolfskin. I know it's the wolfskin hat and maybe something else, but it'd be nice to have the hat. Part of the whole setup, you know, wolfskin coat, wolfskin hat. It just makes sense, so. I really wish that the development team would take a look at some of these modifications and maybe ask the developers if they could incorporate them into the game. I think that'd be really cool if it was an official piece of clothing. And some of the other features too, like I said, carcass carrying is a solid idea. That's plausible, that's realistic. And exclude, you know, depending on how heavy the wolf is, depending on how heavy the deer is, you would or would not be able to carry it, so. But even if you could drag it behind you, I know they had mentioned maybe doing something with the animations. I don't know if that's still going to be a thing. I know they said something about they have some goodies up their sleeves, some things that they haven't disclosed to us just yet. So who's to say that this last update here in whatever many months it is will have some other really cool things in it. So I don't know. We will see. All right, we got 44 minutes, and I think we have enough firewood. Let's check the bag. 9 pieces and 44 sticks, yes. Good. All right, I guess before we have IPs, we should read... we can't because we're tired. Damn it. So that cooking book's going to be completely useless to us. Because as soon as we get IPs, we're not going to be able to do any research. So I think we just picked up another piece of wood. All right, that's fine. That's completely fine. All right, let's go ahead and put some more firewood on this fire, and so we can prepare the rest of our goodies. We have a lot of rose hips, or at least that's what it looked like. All right, so there's our reishi mushrooms. We got a single dose. We have to be judicious about the food that we eat. until we can find some more reishi mushrooms. So how many rose hips do we have? About an hour, 2 hours worth. All right, let's do 45 minutes. I think we have enough. Yeah, 1 hour. Let's make some big water. We're waiting. And we'll put a couple more sticks on. Let's do a solid hour of rose hip prepping. Rose hip prep work. I agree, Blaze. New updates are always welcome. Whatever they decide to do, I'll be complaining and rejoicing.
Man, I could eat anything.
I try not to complain. I try to offer alternatives so that it's not complaining. I really didn't have any complaints with the last couple updates. Other than I felt like our group of players who play on Interloper and above weren't fairly represented, I guess. I do understand that the bulk of players don't play on Interloper. They play on other difficulties, Stock or Pilgrim, which is fine, you know. And some people don't even play survival mode. And those people are weirdos. If you don't play survival mode, I'm not sure what you're doing exactly. I can only assume you're learning to play survival mode. I mean, don't get me wrong. The story actually is pretty fun. Especially episode 4 was a banger. It was a little bit too short, though. But I guess that just depends on your skill level. You know, if you're somebody who doesn't go all out, then it might be more challenging. But it was fun, regardless. I had a lot of fun playing it. And the fact that they gave us Blackrock after that zone, you know, after that story closed, was pretty incredible. Because Blackrock, in addition to Keeper's Pass, as I said before, you know, Keeper's Pass in and of itself is a terrific zone to play in. For a transitional zone. I mean, the fact that they put in a fishing hut, they have wolves. The only thing that we're really missing in that zone is a bear. We're gonna let this boil off and then we'll do another hour of rose hip prepping. So let's see how much, 6.8, let's do some more water. We still need to get the guts off of here, so let's do some guts. Jeez. Yeah, before we forget. All right, that's one right there. We'll go ahead and drop that. We should be dropping all of our stuff, I suppose. All right, there we go. That's much better. And then we need to get a move on it because we are hungry again. And those deer, I hope those deer carcasses are still out there. If not,
I would drink almost
you
anything.
did the story mode 4 or 5. Yes, I did. Yeah, I've done all the stories from episode 1, episode 2, 3, and 4. And if I'm being completely honest, I like all the stories. Episode 1 was good. Episode 2 was better. Episode 3 was pretty good too. Episode 4 was even better. And I think episode 4 is when I really started to get interested in the story because they added some more elements to the mystery of whatever this apocalypse is, whatever's going on. Whatever they're alluding to at the end of it. You know, when they said more in the water and these ones aren't drowned. And so it was just kind of curious, you know. So I'm invested now. I'm really wanting to see how the story's going to wrap it up. You know, we know that Astrid's in Perseverance Mills. We know Mackenzie's in Blackrock, or at least that's where he was with Jade at the end of episode 4. So at some point, they're going to hook up in Perseverance Mills. Mathis is probably still alive and his son, so they're probably going to still be running around. Really? See, I like that part. Carrying the people off of the mountain to the priest was a lot of fun. And the fact that they had Timberwolves in Pleasant Valley, that was awesome. I liked it. So I'm surprised to hear you say that he didn't like it. That was like one of the best parts to me personally, was carrying the survivors. That and, you know, the bear hunting was awesome too with the spear. And then also the part where he had to launch the flares and try to find some other people that were in the wilderness. That was pretty cool too. So I wish that they would have actually kept the Timberwolves in Pleasant Valley after the story wrapped it up. I mean, I'm a proponent for Timberwolves. I think there should be Timberwolves throughout the entire island. Because it is an island, and if they're in one zone, they should be in all the zones, if you ask me. But that's just my opinion. I know some people aren't for all that, and that's fine. But personally, I think more Timberwolves, the better. So yeah, I really like that part. I mean, it didn't feel like it was overwhelming. You liked it too? Yeah. That was a really cool aspect. I wish they would do a little bit more like that. Like, I thought maybe in episode 4 we'd be able to save the CO, or the, no, it was the, what's the prison people call the head commander of the prison? The warden. I thought we'd be able to save the warden, but no. All right, 43 minutes until boiled. Let's put some more firewood on here. Let's get this other gut. Oh, we're
starving.
Yeah, we're starving. Well, we're not starving. We're super thirsty, though. All right, 23 minutes. Let's go ahead and pick that up, and let's start making our tea. All right, now while we're waiting on that, all right, what do we need to do with these acorns to turn them into grounds? We don't have enough. We need more. We need at least 4 acorns to turn them into grounds. All right, well, that's fine. I didn't realize there was a requirement. I thought we could just do 1. That's fine. We still have our stem if we really need to run. So I wouldn't feel too bad about using the stem to get out of dodge and get back to some safety. But I'll try not to. Write down the name of Twitch Emote Maker. Very good app. You can easily make emotes and sub badges. Twitch Emote Maker. Okay, Blaze, I will take a note of that. I've been thinking about using Placeit to do emotes, custom emotes, or just going on Fiverr and hiring somebody to do the emotes. Just give them some criteria, maybe some art. In fact, I was on Midjourney today to, I wanted to do some custom art for this particular run, so we had some cool art behind it. But to be honest, I'm still really not sure how to use Midjourney. I know you have to put in, you know, prompts. And actually, I've been talking with ChatGPT to teach me how to use prompts for Midjourney so that I could create some artwork and some graphics, you know, using the elements that we already have in place provided by Hinterland, you know, with the style of art that it's in. So once I get that figured out, then we could also potentially see some better art. Because I'm not really happy with the logo. You know, that logo is kind of like I was just working with whatever was available to me on, where was I? I think it was Placeit. I think I just pulled something off of Placeit and, you know, pieced it together, removed the watermark because I'm a cheapskate. Just kind of made it my own. But it, you know, it's a little bit better than what it was. But yeah, there's some things that we still need to do here. So I appreciate you leaving that in the chat. I will definitely make a note and follow up with that. You too? All right, we got all the harvestables off of this wolf. We're gonna go ahead and leave everything here. I guess, yeah, we can just leave it here because well, we're gonna be back in this area anyways at some point in the future. So let's go outside and get these deer carcasses bagged up. That'll give us 4 more guts. Also give us some more food. And then we'll probably have to shed some weight because we're moving pretty slow since we are extraordinarily tired. We'll have to be pretty quick because we are slowly losing condition. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to actually do both of these deer. Maybe we'll just have enough time to eat raw meat, I guess, and just try to make it back to Grey Mother's quick. Something. Because we need to find a bed. We don't have any sleeping bag just yet. The other thing is we might have to just bypass these deer altogether. Now, as I said, we have one stem and we have one birch tea. Both of those are really good resources, so I don't want to just be wasting them. Heating dinner up, alright. We'll still be here, Blaze. We're not going to be moving too fast. In fact, I'm still trying to decide if we have enough time to actually do any more. I would really like the skins off of these deer. That's the thing. I want the skins. I want the meat too, because we are pretty hungry. But at the same time, I don't want to be in the red. So if we can avoid that, we have a little bit of time. I guess we could offset our tiredness with the... now, we can't make the grounds. Acorn grounds. I don't think there's any more acorn trees in this area. I don't believe so. So I guess first, let's see if these carcasses are even still here. And then from there, we'll decide. Try to make a decision what's the best maneuver here, so. Alright, they're both still here. I think we'll start with the buck because that's going to be a bigger animal. So maybe more meat. Logically that makes sense, but who's to say? Yeah, we're not going to be able to do both. There's no way, because we'll have to start a separate fire. Put it over there near that deer. There's no way we can do... They're too far apart. Yeah. I don't think so. I mean, if we put the fire right here in the middle... That might work. That could potentially work. Let's try it. See what happens here. Oh, great. We have no more accelerant. Alright, we'll try it. We'll see what's up. If we can actually manage to get both... there we go. Failed. Alright, we got 2 pieces of tinder, so let's make this work. If we run out of tinder, we're gonna have to go.
Come on, little fire. Whew. Sure getting cold.
Alright, that's good. We're gonna throw all of our coal on here. At least 5 pieces. Alright, let's see if we can't get this fire to stretch to both carcasses. Alright, that one's working. 93%. Let's see this one. This one's too far. Yeah, I think it's a little bit too far. Let's see if we can't crank it up a little bit. Maybe we can get a couple more pieces of coal in here. Alright, it is working. Alright, perfect. We got both carcasses being thawed as we speak, so that is fantastic. Okay. So hopefully the weather holds out. Since we're not going to be able to... Let's go ahead and drink this birch tea. I don't feel too bad about drinking the birch tea. That'll help offset our condition loss from our tiredness. Alright, now what else can we do? We're not going to be... we'll make rose hips while we're waiting on these carcasses to thaw out. They need to be below 50%, so that gives us time to make some tea. Oh, that's it? All the rose hips we have?
Can you eat trees?
I guess we'll do them one by one then. right, what are we looking at? What do we got? Just about 51%. All right, let's check this other one. What do we at here? %. Okay. We're gonna be cold, but we have our tea. I think we... Okay. All right. Last tea, let's go ahead and get our cattails going. 6 hours, we want to hit this warming tea. There we go. All right, that's perfect.
God, he did anything right about Mel.
Hold on, Astrid. I gotcha. There we go. Cooking level 2. Nice. 33 minutes. Let's go ahead and get the rest of this meat.
I need to find food.
All right, then we'll come back for the hide. All right, let's get this hide. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have enough time to do both. I don't even think we're gonna have time to get the guts. We're running out. Okay. Can we get the hide off of this one, maybe? See what our energy's looking like. Still 59% on those intestinal parasites. That's concerning. I thought they'd be a lot higher. I mean, in regular Interloper, it'd be at least, what, 97% or something like that? So 59% is pretty weak, if you ask me, especially considering we ate about, what, 9 or 10 slabs of steak? So a little bit disappointing. But it is what it is. We are trying our best. Yeah, let's get the, I don't know, we need meat too. Decisions. All right, 1 hour on that. All right, I think we're out of here. Go ahead and take this tea. We'll drink it. All right, we have our hides. We have some food in our stomach. Got some. Let's get some extra torches for the road. Okay. Oh, we have this hat. I didn't even see this. So I wonder if this is a permanent fixture. I thought these things moved around. these, you know what? That's going to save us, actually. We can stay out a little bit longer now that we have that bunker right there. Yeah, that'll save us. Save us in terms of it'll save some time and prevent us from hitting the red and some other nasties. All right, so since we have that bunker, we can go ahead and finish our work. We want to try to get the guts off of both of these carcasses if possible, not to mention the rest of the meat. So we still have an hour and 40 minutes. Weather has been holding good, so hopefully it'll continue to do so. All right, so while that is cooking, let's go ahead and go over here to start getting these guts. All right, 55 minutes. Let's take a break, get warmed up, and we'll make our last 2 rose hips. All right, that'll do it. And then let's put some more firewood. We have 9 sticks and 3 pieces of coal. We're going to be using most of it. Like I said, we want the guts off of here. Hopefully it's going to be warming up too. It's actually not too bad right now. So that's perfect. All right. 40 more minutes for this gut, and then we'll go to the other carcass and get those guts, and that should be a wrap. Wow, we're actually warming up. Incredible. All right, more water. Let's make the rest of our tea. And that'll do it for the tea. Still looking really good weather-wise. All right. That worked out really well with that bunker being there. That's perfect. We can go down there, get some sleep, wake up. We'll be fully rested. We can also take our guts and drop them. All right, that worked out good. Fire burnt out. Don't have a problem with that. We'll take our ruined torch. Okay, good job to me. We did everything we wanted to do and then some. Managed to get everything off of these deer and also off of that wolf. Perfect. And we can also stay the night. So, are these bunkers completely useless? No. No, they're not, actually. Oh, we got lantern fuel. We have a little bit more in this bunker now. Oh, you know what? They did say that there were at least 3 bunkers that were fully stocked. So, we got lucky hitting a bunker that's actually stocked up with some goodies. I thought this was going to be bare bones, just a bed, and I was happy with that. Just a bed? Give me the bed, right? I'm all good with the bed. So we got even luckier with a lot of goodies in here.
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
So that's incredible. A lot of matches. Wow. Heck yeah. Cured leather. We got cloth now. We got bandages, more antiseptic, painkillers. Taking all of it. The painkillers will probably leave. But the antiseptic will keep. We got some more headgear. All right, check this little vent. Anything in here? Nothing in the vent. Okay. All right, let's put the painkillers back just because, like I said, logistically speaking, we want to try to make sure we're not over capacity. And we're not going to be a hoarder either. All right, speaking of which, we don't need both of these antiseptics. One will be just fine. In fact, you know what? We don't even need that one because we do have enough to make old man beer dressing. So let's go deeper into this bunker and see if there's any other goodies. What am I looking at here? Is there a rug? It's like a prayer rug. All right, what do we got? Oh, we got cured. Are you kidding me? Cured deer hide, cured guts. Wow. Holy smokes, all an interloper? What? We got some food, good food too? No, not good food, but food. A lot of it too. Enough? Oh, we got a little table over here. We've got some more beef. What's that, a skull? So somebody's been here. All right, some more chips, couple of soda pop. Wow, a lot of soda pops. Holy smokes, what a jackpot. Herbal tea, maple syrup, peaches, a can opener. You gotta be kidding me. Herbal tea, more maple syrup, another big cooking pot so we can make some huge water. A lot of cloth. Oh, this is... Oh, we got rabbit pelts too. Holy cow. And we got quality tools. Summit soda. What? What are you... More canned goods? This is insane. You gotta be kidding me, Angelin. Wow. For anybody who out there... who said they didn't give us anything? Holy smokes. Forget the tails. Just give me the bunkers. I'll find every one of them. So I guess there's 3 of these bunkers that are fully stocked to the brim. All right. I didn't know that... I forgot about that little tidbit. And we got some books. Even got archery book that we're not going to be able to read, but we still have it. Unless the game is kind to us and doesn't give us intestinal parasites. Now, we did our best. We did everything within our power, so we're not going to fail ourselves because we did make it to that carcass before midnight. We did attempt to cook up as much raw meat as possible from that wolf carcass. So if we don't get IPs off of this, then that's just the game being the game. And I'm not going to hold myself at fault there. We did our part. All right, so anyways, I said that to say that if that happens, we can still read these books. We can read, you know, our cooking book. We can also read our archery book. So this is fantastic. We have oh, we got some sap. What? Maples? You gotta be kidding me. We got our saplings already on deck. We got guts. All we need to do now is head to the forge. We don't even need the hacksaw yet. We're good. We're solid. We're set up. No, this is too much. This is like Christmas 100 times over. You gotta be kidding me. Scrap metal too, if we had a hacksaw. I mean, we pretty much... the whole shebang. All in one bunker. I mean, we're talking about saving a week or two's worth of work here. All in a snap of a second. Okay, so we have 3 birch saplings. That's 9 arrows. We have our first maple sapling, all cured. We have 3 rabbit pelts. We have 3 cured guts. That's enough to make our first bow. So yeah, we are good to go. We got the heavy hammer. We don't need the hacksaw. We can go straight to the forge. Now I still want to go up to Hush River Valley because we need to get the hacksaw. We need to also get up to that signal fire. All right, so we're gonna leave all this stuff here to cure. These 2 deer hides. Hey, this is amazing. All right. Yeah, that's... And we have fully crafted herbal tea. I think we picked up 1 dip. Yes, we do. So we have herbal tea that we can drink. We're going to boost our condition back up. Minus our frostbite, of course. That's going to be a little bit... I tried my best, you know, to not get frostbite, but it is what it is. I'm not going to complain about it. It is what it is. All right. If we have a lot of bad food that we don't even need to eat because we're pretty full as it is. We have a lot of water, too. A lot of soda pops. So soda pops are great because 26% condition. We don't have to worry about getting food poisoning off a soda pop. Soda pop, crackers, we're safe. And of course, you know, anything that we have to cook up like tea-wise, we're safe. So coffee, herbal tea, but everything else, you know, this 43%, 62%, even this 92% could potentially give us food poisoning. So we are pretty much stocked. We are actually over capacity right now, 42.26 kilograms out of a possible 15. We don't have our well-fed buff just yet, and we're only on day... We're on day 1, so everything in the bag by day 1. For those of you who are just joining us, this is a challenge. I'll go ahead and put the description of the challenge back in the chat so you know exactly what it is, along with the code. The code we displayed earlier in the chat at the very beginning. So if you're curious as to, you know, what exactly I'm doing here, you can go back and take a look at the actual code if you wanted to try this challenge. But those are the rules of the game. That's what it is. Okay. So I think everything's set down to cure. That was incredible. We got a can opener. We have 2 pots now. We have some extra cloth, 21 pieces to be exact, 3 saplings, 1 maple sapling, 3 cured rabbit pelts. I'm very tempted to make a hat, but we're going to hold off, though, on that rabbit hat. Even got some quality tools to fix our heavy hammer. That's at 80%. So, yeah, that was... And a lot of lamp fuel. A lot of it. Okay. Let's go ahead and break these bad torches down before we sleep. Because it's just now getting to be nightfall. Let's get our 10 hours in. Actually, let's save a little bit of tea for this herbal tea. Since we have 1 already prepped, and we have 5 more doses in the bag. The only thing we're really missing right now is coffee. We didn't find any coffee, which is fine. I didn't expect to find anything but a bed in here, so the fact that we found all of that... I don't care if we don't find anything else ever again. I mean, we have been blessed to incredible proportions. Saving hours worth of work in real life, and then of course, you know, a couple weeks worth of work in the game, all in the blink of an eye, pretty much. So we have our herbal tea. Let's go ahead and make sure we're not thirsty. And where's the bed at? Let's find the bed. There we go. All right, 10 hours. All right, IPs did kick in, so we are good there. We're going to rock with IPs throughout our duration of our run. 100 days we need to survive with IPs, so doesn't really matter. Now, the unfortunate thing is we're not going to be able to read any of our books. So that is one drawback. But hey, you know what? I still will take it, so... Now we have a bit of a problem, though, because we have so much food that we're over capacity by quite a bit. And so until our well-fed buff kicks in... All right. Trying to think here. To go up these ropes, we're going to need a lot of coffee. With IPs, especially. It's going to be tough to get up any kind of a rope. So, let's try to make a plan of action here. What should we do? Well, we know we're going to head to the forge. I think we may forego heading to HRV to save time in favor of going into the muskeg to do our forging. So we can get our bow made, we can get our arrows made, and we can start getting our wolf kill count up. We can also start working on our gear. And then... I'm thinking we should go into Timberwolf, Ash Canyon, and get all of our supplies from those areas, those zones. We would pretty much have a summit run in this bunker. That was pretty much a summit run. Even more so because we found multiple saplings, multiple cured pelts, multiple cured guts, and a variety of other goodies. So with our heavy hammer in tow, a lot of lamp oil, I think we're pretty much good to go directly to the forge, and then we can head out into Timberwolf. And hopefully by the time we get out of there, IPs won't be so bad that we won't be able to climb up any ropes. I do want to stop by Starbucks and get all the coffee, though. So let's go and sleep for another couple hours. The good thing with IPs is that we can sleep for as long as we need to in any scenario. So it doesn't really matter how long we sleep for, 10 hours, 11 hours. We can sleep for as long as we want. In this case, we're going to go 4 more hours just so that we can get fully rested and give the sun enough time to start rising. So have a little bit of daylight. All right, sounds pretty nasty out there right now. So while we're here, let's take a look at our clothing. I think we have a sewing kit. Pretty sure, yeah. We made our hats. All right, I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and harvest both of these, and we'll make another set of head wraps. Oh, I didn't mean to repair that, so that's a good thing that I failed. All right, so the parka. All right, here's the thing, though. HRV does potentially have a bedroll, so it may make more sense actually to go into HRV just to get the bedroll. And I suppose we can take advantage of the fact that there's probably not going to be sketchy available. As far as I know, somebody had mentioned this too, and it's been my experience also since the update that these wolves that are indoors, you know, sketchy, scruffy, and the other wolf that's in Bleak Inlet are no longer present. So we could potentially take advantage of that and just peruse the ice cave looking for a bedroll. So that would make more sense, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So I think HRV is still in the works. At any rate, let's go ahead and check our condition. Overall, we're looking pretty good. We have enough food. I'm going to go ahead and start drinking the rest of these soda pops. I want to try to clean up some of our weight issue here because we, like I said, we are over capacity by a large portion. So I'm going to try to curb our weight. Some of this we can drop, like all of this fur. We can take one piece and repair our hammer. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Get that up to 100%, and then we'll repair our parka. And then we'll also take a look at making some additional head wraps. All right, perfect. 8% protection, not too bad. Not too bad. All right, let's make the head wraps. Actually, let's make this too. But we need a little bit more beard lichen to make our second one. I would like to have at least 2 that I keep in the bag. Maybe 3 in this case, since we're going to be trying to survive our melee attacks. I'm going to try to hold off until we get better suited. But right now we have 5 bandages, though we have 1 emergency stem and some herbal tea that we can cook up later on. Okay, let's go ahead and... Yeah, we need to make our second head wraps. Let's go ahead and make a repair to these underwear as well. And the worn jeans, yes. Let's do 1 more. Come on. All right, that'll work. All right, looking a little bit better. Got a couple hours of daylight left. I think we should head out of here. Like I said, we're going to leave everything here to cure. We'll come back for it later, providing that we survive. I really want to be careful with this character because we're having such a fun time right now. And I really mean that. So far, this has been really, really fun. Especially with this this bunker. This is incredible. All these goodies in here, and the fact there's 2 more somewhere in the island somewhere. How do we get out of here? This way. Okay. That'll do it. Let's see. Should we go this way? We should go this way. Back into Milton. All right, no decoys. I'm still undecided. On the one hand, I would like to have a bedroll. On the other hand, I would like to go into the muskeg to get started on our bow and arrows. So I'm kind of torn as to what to do here. I think because we're so close to the muskeg, we might just go ahead and push forward and get our forging out of the way. At least do some minimal forging. You know, make some arrows, make our bow, get our knife knocked out, get our hatchet knocked out. Or maybe we'll hold off on making the hatchet. Since I'll only need to use it once, and that'll be for the melee attack against one of the wolfsters. And after that, then we will have, if we survive, then, you know, that part of the challenge will be done. And as far as I'm concerned, I won't be using the hatchet after that. There was one other weapon that I was going to include in the challenge, and that's noisemakers. But again, I was looking at logistics. You know, logistically, could it work? And I suppose that it could if you were to, say, wound a wolf using your knife. But typically they run off, though, and die pretty quickly. So you'd have to hit it with a noisemaker before it succumbed to its own injuries. I suppose the other thing you could do is just run up on one and then blast it with a noisemaker, scare it, and then hit it again.
I can't feel my hands.
In the title, there's an upside down exclamation mark, which would be an I, right? We can fix that. That's a very, very easy fix. Yeah, we can fix that really quick. That's pretty simple. So here, go to streaming. Ah, there sure is, Blaze. There sure is. Good eye. All right, that's done. Let's go to our restream chat here. Make sure the title is updated. All right, we're good now. Should be good now. All right, go ahead and close that. Bring up chat again. Okay, we're good. Good eye.
The guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
All right, let's get these rose hips. Now that we have our rabbit pelts and our cured guts, we don't have to worry about getting rabbits. I mean, I guess we could still hunt them.
Oh.
We'll need more eventually. But for the time being, we are pretty solid.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
We need 2 wires to fix the wiring. 3 replacement fuses, and then 5 scrap. All right. All right, there's Starbucks right there in front of us. What the heck? I don't hear any wolves. I don't see any wolves. They may not be present. I hear some to the right of us. Let's see, one thing we still need is a lantern and a pry bar. Those 2 loot items are almost essentials. I mean, the pry bar is very useful. It's not necessarily an essential item to have, but it certainly will. Well, we'll need it eventually for a melee attack as one of our melee weapons. And then, of course, we'll need it to open up some stuff, so. Like I said, we're just in here to get some coffee and whatever else might be lying around.
Nobody needs this anymore. horse. Let's stay in a lot because I love horses.
All right, how much tinder do we have? 3 pieces, 3. Actually, you know what? That's good for now. We're not going to pick up any more tinder. And let's drop some of these books off. We have way too many books. And we'll keep those 2 books and use as firewood, since we won't be able to actually read them. Let me find another book. All right, how are we looking on matches? Can we afford a match? Oh, we have plenty of matches. We have plenty. We have plenty of torches too. Let's go ahead and light a torch so we can get some better visibility. Some running shoes. What was that, 30? 20? 32. All right, 32, 46, I think. All right, that was what, 34? Pretty much same as last time, gunpowder and cash.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Driving gloves. Guess we'll keep those. What's our condition of these shoes? 39%. Well, we can still use them as scrap leather, I guess. All right, that's everything. Whoop, there's this book bag. Nothing in the book bag. I think that's everything. Yep. Let's take a look under these shelves. Over here real quick. Anything in there? Let's just take another look out here. Nothing under the lockers. All right, I feel satisfied that we searched the entirety of the credit union. All right, cloth we don't necessarily need right now. Boom, all right, I kind of feel... Oh, I don't know if I want to search the entire city of Milton. I'd rather not. I'd rather just... The wolf over there? Sure is. I'd rather just head up to Grandmother's, we'll get our sleep in, and then tomorrow we'll head down to the muskeg, to the basin. Stopping by the farmhouse. What else do we need to do here? We have plenty of food. We need to make some herbal tea. It's one thing that we need to do. I guess we could do that now since we have our torch lit. And we have a fireplace. And we have gunpowder. We don't need to make water right now. I guess we should, yeah, just get rid of that.
Right about now.
All right, more herbal tea. What's this? Okay. Work. I think coffee's going to come into play here. A bit more than usual. Especially when we're trying to get up these ropes. Really, the only ropes that I'm concerned with are the ones at the summit and then the ropes in Ash Canyon. But really, there's only one small rope that we need to go up in Ash Canyon. Provided that we're willing to go through that bottleneck of wolfsters. There's about 3 or 4 of them piled up. So in addition to getting our wolf kill count up there, what we're also going to be doing is trying to level up our archery skill as fast as possible for our best chance to complete this challenge. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard to get through some of these places. And you know what? Fire hardened arrows might come into play in those little tight-knit places where it's virtually impossible to get through unless you take out the wolves. And then I just realized we have all of these canned goods that we need to cook up. So we might move this party into the kitchen where we have a much bigger stove to work with.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, that is good. All right, let's get some more firewood on here. 3 more. All right, we let those cook. Now we should have some herbal tea. Not herbal tea. Yeah, we have 1 reishi tea. That's what I was thinking of. Do we have any more in the bag? Nothing yet. We need to prepare some more teas. We have 30 minutes worth of rose hips to prep. Let's go and do that. Especially since we have all of these canned goods in the bag. Yeah. 6 cooking slots is phenomenal to get through a cooking session like this. Which is actually pretty small, because, you know... Alright, we have a lot of canned goods that we... that dog food we can't heat up on the stove, unfortunately. But we can still eat it. Now, these big cooking pots we'll probably leave behind. Simply because, you know, all that is going to just add more weight. I don't know. I might take one up to, you know, one with us, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. I feel like we might have been missing something, but I'm pretty sure we searched the entire house. Just feel like we're overlooking something, maybe. Oh, there's more curtains that we can get. Some more books. We really are too heavy. And that's a good problem, though, you know, to have so much food that we're over capacity is a lot better than, you know, trying not to starve. All right, let's just get our 10 hours in. It really doesn't matter what day of the intestinal parasites we're on. I mean, I guess it would help because, you know, obviously as we get closer and closer to day 20-ish, we'll be completely exhausted, so I want to try to get as much work done before that happens. All right, we almost have a full health bar. And there goes our well-fed buff. Perfect. Let's take a look at our overall calorie count. Not too shabby.
Think straight.
Now, mind, we have a lot of water, too. I mean, not a ton of water, but we do have... It's mainly these canned goods, which I'm going to eat here in a second. Try to clean up some of this weight. All right. I think we're ready to go. Yeah. Get out of here. How much cloth do we have in the bag? 11 pieces? I guess we could use... Well, really what we need right now is more sewing kits. So let's not make any more cloth. Unless... do we have anything that's... Yeah. Alright, so we have these... Do something with these shoes. These leather shoes are actually a little bit better than the running shoes as far as protection goes. And they're in better condition, so what I think I'll do is break these down. That'll give us 2 pieces of leather. Now I think we have 3 pieces, 4 if you count the driving gloves, which will break those down too. Go ahead and harvest those up. Alright, so one of the reasons why I kind of want to search Milton is because we might be able to find work boots. And if so, I'd rather, you know, repair work boots than these leather shoes. So I'm inclined to hold off since they're not in too bad shape. You know, 58%'s not terrible, but it's not good. It's just kind of what it is, you know. Anyways, let's go ahead and step outside before we get cabin fever risk because we've been inside entirely far too long. All right, and we're going to try to scour Milton, and hopefully these wolves will back off. We're going to be moving pretty quickly, though, because, as I said, I don't want to spend too much time here in Milton. Don't get me wrong, it's a lovely city, but it's also time-consuming. I hear deer. That's a good sign. I hear deer. Do not hear wolves. So either the wolves have not spawned in yet, or they could be off to the side. All right, anything in here? A mag glass, preferably, is what I would like to find here at the post office. Now let's see. Yesterday we found a mag glass at the church. So mag glass is what we're looking for. We also need to get a lantern. Post office is very, very basic. Bare bones post office. Not much to see or do here. All right, let's go ahead and move on to a couple of these other houses. We're not going to search all the houses. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, on one hand, I kind of feel like we should. But on the other hand, I kind of feel like maybe we'll just hit the major houses. Like the one with the flag on it. Most of these are run down anyways. We can't even explore them. Which is a good thing. Alright, I want to say that we're safe to move around, but as soon as I say that, a pry bar. That's what we need to, a pry bar. All right, a pry bar, a lantern, and a mag glass. And then maybe some better shoes. But like I said, the find that we found the find that we found. The find that we found when we found it was in the bunker. If we don't find anything else, I'm still going to be a very, very happy person because that was completely unexpected and really unwarranted if you think about it. I mean, they basically took all of the loot from like Stalker or Pilgrim or Voyager and just put it into one bunker. And the fact that we have apparently 2 more of those completely stocked to the brim bunkers out here in the world does a couple things. You know, it really gives me a reason to go out and search now. You know, I wasn't really into the memento catches, but I'll go try to find these bunkers. Yeah, that's a good point, but then again, you know, I know what I'm looking for. We're only looking for a few items. What I'm only expecting to find in these houses is maybe work boots. Maybe. I mean, we could get some food. Like this house that we just went into, there's probably going to be some food in the kitchen. There we go. Work boots. We're done. We're done searching. We'll just go ahead and search this kitchen real quick. But yeah, that was what I was looking for right there is work boots. So we got lucky in finding those. That's not a guaranteed thing, but we did find them, and that's pretty much the only reason why I was out and about in Milton to begin with. We got some food, so that's good. All right, so yeah, with those work boots, we can go ahead and rip up the other shoes that we have. And I will stay with the work boots. I love the work boots. I think they're great. They're fantastic. Yeah, I know it's pretty boring to be in Milton, just looking around. Not really much to see or do. Not very exciting either. I think we have plenty of water. Yeah, actually, no. We can get some water. So yeah, that was a pretty good find. I didn't expect that we'd find them that quick or at all. But the fact that we found them in pretty much the second house that we searched is fantastic. So yeah, let's see what condition those are in, by the way. All right, 30%. We'll hold on to them for now. But like I said, we'll take apart these leather shoes. That'll give us 2 more pieces of leather. And then we'll make repairs to these. All right, let's go and get out of here before the weather gets bad. And we're going to make our way to the muskeg to do our forging. What do we need to take with us as far as like scrap metal goes? I really wish we had a pry bar. Let's step upstairs. Well, the mag glass and the lantern are the only 2 things that we really need right now. And of those 2 things, the mag glass is really what I would like to find. The lantern is helpful, it's useful. It's a little bit heavy though, so it's not like a necessity. But the mag glass, of course, I don't know. They have given us so many matches now. You could probably go 100 days without even have to worry about running out of matches, really. Now, we'll go over 100 days. You know, we'll keep this a real character if we can survive long enough. But the challenge in and of itself is only 100 days. So after we get our melee attacks out of the way, we make our 8 wolfskin coats, we kill our number of wolves, and we make it to day 100. Then it'll pretty much be smooth sailing. We can end our intestinal parasites and just, you know, move forward as if it were a pretty typical run. You know, with the exception of our wolf behaviors maxed out. That's the only thing that we
I'm not sure I can carry
will really have to contend with after day 100. But that's, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We have a long ways to go. We have a lot of work to do. And even though we've had a great start so far, we do have some significant challenges in front of us, so. I hear a wolf getting busy. Gobbling up one of our deer. Right in front of us. Okay. All right, where's your buddies at? There's your second. Where's the other one at? I see 2 of you. Where's the third one? Also, we need a pry bar. All right, where's the third one at? Is that it? Steady. Get these wolves out of here. Go that way, you SOB. I hear another one getting busy. Oh, there we go. There's the trio. All right. So we got a little super pack going on here. I know we should probably just forget about the pry bar and the, here's the thing. I really want to, well, two things. I really want to not get attacked by a wolf, but I really would like to find a pry bar. I don't see a pry bar. It might be in that little hut. I don't know. Guess it's possible.
The cold is making my head feel thick.
All right, no pry bar means no bueno on searching. All right, there's two other places that we could potentially find a pry bar. I guess we could try the bus wreck. Might be something in this little hut too. Weather is really good though. That's the thing. I want to take advantage of this nice weather. This is really good early game weather. All right, let's head down here for a second. Hopefully the wolves won't be aware of our presence. How many stones do we have left? 5, 6? Okay, that's perfect. And you know what? We might actually be able to find a bedroll here at the this little hut that we're about to go to. Might be a bedroll there. All right, do you see a pry bar? I do not. I see... Wait a minute. What do we got there? Just a book. Just a book and a can of spray paint.
Freezing.
All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. All right, more acorns. More acorns. Got a rabbit.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, you know what? The hacksaw is the other thing that we need too. We don't have a hacksaw yet. The hacksaw is... I would consider that to be an essential item, which was one of the reasons why I wanted to head into HRV first before I go to the forge. But the fact that we have everything else... Saplings, guts, cure, ready to go. Means that we can at least build our weapon and make some arrows. All right, let's step inside here. Do we have a bedroll? No bedroll, but we have these... fuses. Fuses and wiring. All right, well, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Because, again, you know, we have a little weight issue.
This stuff will come in handy.
No, it won't, Astrid. Not until after day 100. And by that time, we'll probably have all of our skills already leveled up. All right, nice. Bonus scrap metal. You know what? I will take that paper. I will take that as tinder. We'll do a tinder count. Okay, let's see what we got. We got our heavy... Let's make sure we have everything. All right, we have our can opener. We got our saplings. We have our guts, rabbit pelts. Here, deer hide even. Heavy hammer. Okay, we got that piece of fur. We have that. A couple flares. A lot of lamp oil. Have our quality tools that'll really help. Too many cans. Drop one of those. We have 4 pieces of scrap. I would really like to have some more pieces of scrap because we need to make our improvised hunting knife. And without the hacksaw, that means we're not going to be able to cut up anything. So anything that we find, we'll have to just forage for. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these torches. These are pretty bad torches. You know what? So I think we'll take the pots with us. Because we can get, what, 2 pieces of scrap out of these pots? 1 piece. 1 piece each. So we can keep these pots. And we can even break apart this can opener, too, if we wanted to, for another piece of scrap metal. So we have some options. What else can we do? I think that's about it. You know, these little cans we can't do. I'm not going to break apart the quality tools for scrap. That would be ridiculous. All right, so 4 pieces, 5, 6, 7, if you include the other stuff. We have enough calories to do that. Anything else in here that we can break down? I don't see anything. I don't think you can break these fuses down in anything. No. Can't break the fuses down. Let's just put these right here. All right, that'll work. And then let's sleep for an hour. Actually, you know what? I'm trying to think if we have any beds anywhere. The only bed that I know of will be at the Muskeg Forge. I don't think there's any other beds anywhere along the route that we're about to take. So maybe we'll hold off on sleeping because I want to take advantage of this nice weather. I suppose we could stay here, but that'll just push us back. We're already on day 2 of our IP, so we need to get moving. Like I said, I want to try to get to all these places that require the use of ropes before it gets bad, you know. I mean, going down ropes is fine, but obviously to get back up into Mountain Town, we'll need to go up at least 1 rope. Too encumbered to climb. Give me a break. How heavy are we? We're not that bad, actually. We're not too bad. All right, what can we leave behind? Books. We can leave the books behind. And we can also... All right, let's take a look. What do we have that we can drop? We have a lot of lamp oil we can drop. That'll work. Okay, I don't think there is a, let me see here. We need to go this way. Put this rock away. Alright, there's a waterfall right there. How do we want to... With it being so foggy, it's going to be tough to navigate this cliffside. I gotta say, I don't really like it.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
All right, let's see here. Here we go. I think... I don't know. See, the thing is, I can't see. It's too foggy. If we go that route, might be a death sentence. Let's see what we got over here. I don't know. Don't know. Guess we'll just go for it. Try it. See what happens here. Okay, here we go. This looks promising. Looks manageable. Oh yeah, well, I mean, we're still pretty far up. We're not at the bottom yet. Okay, what do we got? Okay, that looks pretty good. That looks good. Okay, we can go this way. If we can get to this snowbank, this is perfect. Just gonna cruise down this way. All right, so that way's the waterfall. We need to move over this way. Alright, temperature's not too bad. Go and get some drink. Actually, let's yeah, drink that soda pop. Whoops, a little bit too much right there. A bit much. A bit much. I don't want to get stuck. Okay, I think we're reaching the bottom. I think so. Go back this way. Hold on, Astrid. Oh yeah, this is good. This is good. All right, question number one is there going to be a bed anywhere other than the forge? Question number two is, are we going to be able to make it there before nightfall? And then question number three is, are we going to be able to make it to the forge? I guess it doesn't matter. We have a lot of coffee, so we could sip coffee, I guess. Yeah, that was tough because of the fog, Blaze. You know, the last time I tried that, I was able to see exactly where I wanted to go. This time it was kind of going off a little bit of memory and then also just a little bit of chance because I couldn't see exactly where I wanted to go. All right, let's go ahead and patch up this ankle. And we have plenty of food, so we don't have to worry about foraging cattails just yet. We just got to be careful of the moose, got to be careful of any rogue wolves, and also try to get out of dodge before the Aurora hits. We're not ready to take on Aurora wolves. I will say this, if we do happen to get attacked, the hammer is going to be my choice weapon, because we have that in the bag. That's going to be my go-to for now, as our best chance to survive a wolf attack. Still need a pry bar. We got moose markings. That's a good thing. Good thing and a bad thing. We don't want to anger this moose. End up with broken ribs on top of everything else. Yeah, we definitely don't want broken ribs. Alright, where's this moose at? I don't hear it. Wait a minute. We want to go this way, I believe. Wait a second. This way?
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Well, we are warming up. Well, we were warming up a second ago. All right, I don't think there's a bed here. I don't believe so. Yeah, no bed. All right, no bed. That means we can still at least start a fire, get warmed up a little bit. Some firewood. We got a lot of lamp oil. That'll be great for starting fires quickly.
Perfect.
Hold on, we gotta get these promoters out of the chat. Let's see here. What do we want to do? Chat. I wonder if that was you. No, that was Twitch. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Blaze, for deleting that comment. Appreciate it.